Well, hey there, folks. I'm meteorologist Matt Barentine. It's really a pleasant day out there for us. I mean, it still gets pretty warm here for us on our Monday, but lower humidity making things a lot more bearable. We have dry conditions out there. It's going to be a very quiet week altogether, and I'll talk about that here as we go through the segment. First off, we do have a lot of dry air that's in place across the deep south. This is really what's helping us out. So really pleasant conditions here for us and really nice conditions. That's lowered the dew points down in the 50s in a lot of areas today, which is really good. Now you do see it bounces back up tomorrow, but the good news is it's only very brief, and you can see that the humidity will drop back down through the rest of the week. Those dew points come back down towards the end of the week. So although we do get a little bump in the heat index tomorrow, it does kind of level back out later in the week. Now, obviously, I mean, we're still hot. I mean, we'll still have heat index values in the 90s, so that's still pretty warm and toasty, no doubt about it. But at least we're staying away from the triple-digit heat index values. It's kind of like, you know, we've been up here all summer long. We've come down like a couple of steps. We haven't gone fully off the steps all the way down into a real fall feel. We're not there yet, but we're getting there. You know, we're just going to, you know, looks like it's more of a gradual thing for us here with some more pleasant air across the area. Now, the futurecast, this is pretty quiet throughout the day. Now, there will be a couple of showers bubbling up in the Panhandle. Those could impact the Panhandle areas this evening, but I think for most of us, we won't see any rain at all during the day today. Like I said, a pretty day. Lots of sunshine, a really nice one out there, and feeling pretty good. Temperatures will be in the mid to upper 80s this afternoon. A real pretty day with low humidity, making things feel pretty good. So here's your highs around the area. You can see upper 80s. That's where we're going for this afternoon. That's pretty much normal for this time of year. But the good thing is that we have low humidity, making, like I said, making it feel pretty bearable out there for today. Looks great this evening as well. Temperatures will be in the 80s and dropping off in the 70s after sunset. So really pleasant conditions there. Something to keep in mind, we do have a rip current risk does go up tomorrow to high. We have yellow flags flying in most of our local beaches today. They may go to single reds tomorrow. So if you are headed to the beach, make sure you check those beach flags. And if they're red, please just don't get in the water. Great weather to go for a nice little walk on the beach, to chill out on the beach, but you may have to stay out of the water for a day or two as we deal with those rip currents. Boating forecast, winds picking up as part of the rip current issue, so it is going to be a bit breezier out there on the water next few days. Definitely something to keep in mind if you plan on taking the boat out. You're probably going to want to find a place. You're kind of protected from those northeast winds. So if you can find a place where you're kind of protected on the northeast winds, like staying on the north side of the sounds, something like that, you'd probably be better off getting less of a less bumpy. Out in the tropics looks great. I mean, this is fantastic. Now you may notice there's still that tropical wave that we are tracking all last week down in the Atlantic, kind of below that banner. I don't know why I can't seem to get this to pull up. All right, doesn't want to work for me. All right, well, I was trying to get my graphic to work. It doesn't want to. But anyway, if you look just directly below that banner where it says new tropical development over the next 7 days, you can see an area of disturbed weather that's moving almost directly to South America. Basically, it just went too far south. If it had been a little farther to the north, there's a line down there at the bottom of this. Let's see if I can't point it out since it won't let me use my pointer. Right about there, there's a line. That's the 10-degree latitude line. And once the storm drops down to that line, it stops losing spin. It has to do with the Coriolis effect of the spinning of the Earth. You get less spin around the equator. Things deflect once they move away from the equator, and that's why the hurricanes tend to kind of bend up like that to the north. I'm getting a little too deep into it, just to be aware that that's not developing. It's moving into South America, and the rest of the tropics are pretty quiet. We're looking good, which is awesome to say as we move towards what is typically the height of hurricane season. The middle part of September is the height of hurricane season in most seasons, but this year right now we're doing good. This desk isn't wood. It's like some sort of fake stuff. All right, so here's what we got going on in your 7-day forecast. And then really no much. Those 20% are in there in case we get a shower in the Panhandle, but the rest of us stay dry. Temperatures will be in the upper 80s the next few days, low 90s heading into the end of the weekend and the weekend. So it's still hot, like I said, but not very humid, and we're doing pretty good through much of this week. So get out and enjoy some pretty decent weather here for the next 7 days. I hope you have yourself a good one. We'll catch up with you soon. Have a great one. Bye now.